did not fuss at all. And now he's good. The other thing I wanted to talk about was just more ways to entertain Rocky.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day
Literally a
before.
second after that clip.
You're like a stone
on my
on
arms.
my pillow.
We had an explosion, so.
Don't make a sound when I shut the door.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Kylene if you are new, and today I'm going to be sharing a day in the life of my 6-month-old. Really quick, I know this is a huge difference in our master bedroom. We got a barn door. It is not done yet, but I'm so obsessed with it. So that's our little sneak peek. I'll show you guys more once it's done. But back to today's topic. So I just thought it would be fun to share just kind of what's going on with Rocky right now. I'm going to be sharing his schedule, some sensory activities that we've been doing with him, baby lead weaning, which we started again, which I'll talk about in a little bit, his routines, just all that kind of stuff. So hopefully if you have a 6-month-old or if your baby is almost 6 months, this will kind of give you a good idea of what your life will look like, or just like some things to entertain them. So it's currently 9:40. Rocky woke up around 6:45 this morning. I usually let him just kind of like stand there for a little bit because he doesn't cry when he wakes up. He just kind of like moves around. He plays with his binkies. He's so cute. He literally will put a binky in his mouth, find another one, put that binky in his mouth, and he just kind of like plays. I fed him I think at like 6:55 or so. He was up for 2 hours and then he's already down for his nap. So the first nap is normally 2 hours after his wake window, which if you guys are curious the schedule he's been on, I will share it with you later on in this video. So he is down for his nap. He's actually kind of moving right now. He literally just popped up. So hopefully he'll go back to sleep. Wait. Hold on, I might have to help him. Okay, sorry, that was a bit distracting, but he ended up just getting comfy and he is good now. Yes, he woke up around 6:45, I fed him, he played. Something that he's been doing lately is he's been sucking his thumb, or trying to suck his thumb while I'm nursing him, but only on my right side with like his right thumb. It's literally the cutest thing ever, and it just like makes me laugh, but like he doesn't eat when he's doing that, so like I try not to laugh. He was doing it last night at bedtime, like towards the end of the feeding, and then today he was doing it at the beginning, and I think that's because I ended on my right side and then started on my right side today, so that kind of makes sense. But super cute. I'm so curious if any of your babies do that. Rocky doesn't really even suck his thumb. He sucks a binky, so it's kind of odd to me, but it was the cutest thing ever. But yes, like I said, he's down for his nap. He's been down for about 45 minutes or so, so he should sleep another 45 minutes. He's actually been doing a whole lot better with his naps ever since we put a fitted sheet over his door. There was a lot of light coming in through the door because our hallway is super bright, which I know I talked to you guys about that, but a dark fitted sheet has helped a ton. It doesn't block it out to where it's like completely pitch black like how it is at night, but it's pretty dark in there, and he's been sleeping pretty solidly. And when he wakes up around that like 45-minute mark, he puts himself back to sleep. Like I haven't been having to go in and like rock him or help him at all. So that's been super nice. So I'm really proud of that. Anyways, this video is all about Rocky and his day in the life as a 6-month-old. So I hope you guys enjoy. One of the activities I'm gonna do with Rocky today is a sensory bag like rotation. One of my friends actually shared this with me, and I thought it was the perfect idea to do today. But basically I'm going to fill 5 bags with like different objects and then tape them to the ground in a circle, so that way he can be on his stomach and kind of just like rotate through. He is not crawling, but he is like pushing himself back and definitely turning side to side. So I feel like this is a good way to just kind of get him moving, and also using his senses to like see different things and touch different things, that kind of thing. So I want to show you guys what I'm putting in them, because I saw some ideas that she had, but I didn't really have any of the items that she had mentioned in the video. And so I just like Googled what to put in a sensory bag, and this is what I came up with. This first bag just has some water and glitter. This is left over from a shoot we did for the podcast, if you guys remember that video. But yes, I think he's gonna love that. This is just some pasta clearly that we had. I grabbed some just like kind of bush and like flowers around the yard that I had here. And then I know I've showed this in the past, but I'm gonna do the whole paint thing and see if he will like that again this time. And then another thing I'm gonna do is add shaving cream to one of these bags, because I think it'll be like super fluffy and he'll like playing with that.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone.
Good morning, Rocky boy. Hi, buddy. How was your nap? You were turning so much. How'd you sleep?
Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin.
Alright, Rocky boy, which one would you like to wear? Do you want to wear this one or this one? You see the camera? What do you think? Oh! Are you okay? Yep, I knew that was coming out. Okay, let's try that again. Do you want to wear this one or this one? Rocky boy, do you want to wear this one or this one? Which one? Nick. This one? Okay. Good job, buddy. All right, this is the outfit Rocky boy picked. It's a little romper with a little rainbow. Just so dang cute. This is the same company that the little dinosaur romper is from. Did you spit up? Here. Let's move your binky and get your spit up, okay? Here you go. Mama set up a really fun activity for you. Do you want to go play?
I'm ready. Did you see so
into
good?
The camera.
Did you see so good? Did you see so good? Did he eat good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
good.
did like almost 7, I think.
Can I see him real quick?
Yeah, I was just gonna show him the cool little
He just wants to look at
activity
himself.
I set up for him. Did
Oh,
you see
where's
it?
it at?
Hold on, I want to see his face.
That's so much fun. He's gonna. He's so excited, dude.
I know, right? Okay, Rocky boy, look. Look what Mama set up for you.
He just wants to stare at Mama.
Oh!
Hey,
Shoot!
Hey.
You weren't ready to be put down or what?
It's okay. What's going on?
Boy. Flowers? He just stares at the camera too.
What is that?
Buddy, look. Should I have taped all sides down?
It's a little wet. It's already coming out.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No
Look
way. Okay, we moved on from that bag really quick. Oops. That's okay. He's just not having it right now.
not.
Yeah, I feel like he needs to sit up at first. So I made this Rocky boy. This is such a reality of a 6-month-old, I feel like. He just like doesn't know what he wants and is just unimpressed. Okay, round 2. I'm not sure how much I'm going to include in what I just filmed because it was a lot of screaming, huh? But we are gonna try starting with a little musical basket that I have set up for him. I normally put a bunch of toys in a basket for him and kind of try and rotate them so that way he has like new toys and doesn't get tired of it, because I will notice like if we have the same toys in the basket for too long, he just like won't sit up and play very long. And so today I have a bunch of like musical instruments in there to try and kind of focus on that sensory as well, just like getting him hearing all the noises, and he just kind of loves it. So we're gonna start with that and then we'll move back to those sensory bags if he will let us. I'm really hoping so because I just retaped them down and I think they'll be good. So we're gonna play with his little toy basket.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of.
This is what happens every time too. He just dumps everything out of the basket. I don't know why he's being so fussy right now. What's wrong, buddy? Do you just want me to hold you? I'm not sure that you guys would believe me, but his first wake window today, he was so happy. He literally did not fuss at all. And now he's pissed. So I am going to play with him with this basket a little bit and kind of stop filming. I'm noticing that he's really distracted by the camera. And then hopefully I can show you guys playing with the sensory activity. Okay, he's finally starting to show some interest in these bags. Thank goodness. But I'm just gonna let him play here for a little bit. He is super distracted by the camera, but we'll see just kind of where he ends up going. These windows don't have blinds, so of course they're like shining bright on some of these. So hopefully that won't bother him too much, but we'll see what he does. If anything, I feel like a good mom for trying.
Your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared.
All right, this kid is not having it. If you have a kid that's in a good mood, you should try that activity because it's super fun. And he was playing for a second. I got a couple iPhone clips, but Nathaniel was saying, which I feel like is a good point, he just like loves seeing my reaction to things. And I was so focused on trying to like film his reaction that I feel like he just wasn't enjoying it. So we're gonna go on a walk. It was actually raining this morning, but now it's like sunny and 80, yeah. But that is one thing that we do definitely to entertain him as we get outside. He normally loves walks, especially when he's cranky. I feel like just showing him the sun and just like getting out of our house helps a ton too.
He's just staring right at it. He's like mesmerized by it.
Is that you? Yeah.
Jeez.
We can spend all day in bed.
Okay, Rocky just went down for his second nap. I was trying to show you guys our routine a little bit, but when it comes to me turning off the light and like getting him asleep, he gets so distracted by the camera. He was just like staring at it and like pacing back and forth with his head, like just looking, so I had to get rid of it. But basically, I just turn on the sound machine and then put him in a sleep sack and give him a few cuddles and he goes to bed. He kind of like tosses and turns for a little bit, and then if he can't like fall asleep, he'll fuss. We'll rock him for like 2 minutes and then he's out. So naps have been pretty good, but I wanted to share a couple things with you guys just in case you're curious. The first one is his current schedule. So Rocky is 6 months old and he's gonna follow the schedule until he is 7 months old. That is when it's suggested to drop the last nap. And honestly, we are like kind of at that point where the nap is like, it's not like we have to have it, because if not, he would be up since like 2:30, but his last nap is literally like 30 minutes and sometimes he fights it. So it's kind of like, it's coming to an end is what I know, but he also cannot last 3 hours in between every single wake window, so it's not there yet, if that makes sense. But normally he wakes up at 7, I will feed him, and then he plays for 2 hours, and then he goes down at 9, and then he'll sleep for an hour and a half. He'll wake up at 10:30, eat, play again until 12:30 or 1. I do try and push this wake window a little bit, especially if we are going out and about, like on the weekends or something. I will let him stay up a little bit longer. Yesterday I saw my friend and he was almost up for 3 hours and he slept fine after it. So that one can be anywhere from like 12:30 to 1 typically. And then he'll sleep for another hour and a half, wake up, eat, and that's around 2:30. And then he'll stay up for 2 hours and then go to sleep at 4:30, and then wake up at 5, feed, and then he'll play for 2 hours, and then we'll start the bedtime routine at 7, and he'll be in his crib by 7:30. But that is his current schedule, and he will soon switch to 3-hour wake windows. So I actually have these all written out because one day I was just getting like super stressed about like his wake windows and like how long he was supposed to be awake. And so I wrote them out for where he was at the time, and then for 5 to 6 months. So I think it was 4 months when I did this, 5 to 6 months, and then 7 months, and then to adjust at 10 months. But yeah, if any of you guys were curious, I hope that is helpful. The other thing I wanted to talk about was just more ways to entertain Rocky, because we have a hard time coming up with stuff, and it's been a long time that I have been trying to just kind of compile things to do with him. And so I just wanted to share with you guys if you're curious. So I, of course, I'm showing you guys here just the activity basket, or like the sensory basket, and the different like sensory activities. But he also plays in his activity center quite a bit. That is what allows us to get some things done. Sometimes we'll work out, you guys have seen that, or sometimes he'll just kind of sit in there while we're like cooking or doing something in the kitchen or just hanging out. So he loves the activity center. I will also sometimes put other toys up there, so since he's sitting upright, he can just kind of play with things in a different way than like laying on his back or sitting up. He will also sit on the counter with the sit me up or the bumbo seat while we are doing dishes or cooking dinner. And so that's something that if like we need him to just like chill for a second, but we can't hold him while we're doing it, and then he's eye level with us, he really enjoys that. As you guys saw earlier, we go for many walks. That's something I've showed many times, so I'm not really going to show too much. We did get the jolly jumper, but he is not a huge fan of it. I don't think he's really figured out how to jump, and so we don't really use it, and it's kind of like a lot to get him in there for him to not like it. And so honestly, I think he's only really been in there like 4 or 5 times, but I need to try it again because I know some things that you do may not work. Like if you guys saw the sensory activity, you just have to keep trying and eventually they will enjoy it, or maybe they won't. And so we'll see with that one. We also sing songs to him. I sing The Wheels on the Bus all the time, especially in the car if he's fussy. I sing Head, Shoulders, and I'll go through like the body parts on his body. I'll make up a bunch of songs, like we're just always singing to him. And then we will also read books sometimes too. We always read a book before his naps, but sometimes if he's like super fussy and I don't know what else to do, I will read more books during his wake window too. I have had him sit in front of the mirror or stand in front of the mirror, or I will hold him in front of the mirror and just let him kind of like touch the mirror and interact with the fact that like that's him. So he's actually been liking that a little bit more lately than when he was younger. I will also have him sit in the sink and like fill up the sink with water and let his like feet or hands splash around in there. I will also change the room. So if we're playing in the loft for a while and he's getting fussy, I'll go downstairs, or sometimes I'll even like bring some toys outside into our backyard. A change of scenery is totally huge for all of us, just to kind of like reset. And my last note is, when in doubt, walk around with them, pace around with them. We do this so much if we just like don't know what he wants, but he doesn't want to sit still, he doesn't want to sit. And so we will just hold him and walk around the house. So those are some things that we do with our 6-month-old. If you guys have any ideas as well, please leave them down below because I'm always looking for new ways to entertain him. Hi. Someone woke up in a way better mood than the last time he woke up, and he's just been laying here for a little bit playing with his basket of toys, but this time on his back. That nap was a little shorter than desired. It was like 1 hour and 15 minutes or so, which I mean, still an hour nap is great, so I'll take it. But I'm gonna let him just play a little bit right now because I feel like when he woke up the last time, I like forced him into sensory activities and it was just like too much all at once. So I'm gonna let him play a little bit, and then when he gets bored, we will probably try the sensory activity again too, but I have a few other toys that I'm gonna have him play with as well. He's excited. Are you excited? Yeah? What's going on, buddy? What are you saying? I love my baby. Yes, I do, I love him. I love my baby. If you guys remember a few vlogs back, I was talking about how I got an email from a brand that I was like super excited to work with, and I am finally sharing this brand, and it is called Lovevery, which if you guys have seen like anyone else's YouTube videos, I swear this brand has popped up all over YouTube for me. But it is a play kit subscription box that comes every other month, and it is just seriously so cool. It has toys that are developed for the stage that they are at in life. And so the box that we have right now is the 5 to 6 month box, and it's created by experts and backed by research to make the baby actually like do things with the toys so that they can learn and develop, which is so freaking cool. You guys know that I love like Montessori inspired toys and just doing like sensory activities and things like that, and these fall right in line. Okay, I'm hoping Rocky will let me show you guys him just like playing with the toys that come in the box. But this is one of the things, and he just like turns it and there's a ball inside of it and it shows all of the colors, and he'll just sit here and like smack this thing, which is honestly pretty crazy to me that he already like understood what to do with it. Do you like it? I swear this camera is so distracting. He literally just looks. This is another item that came inside, which is a little tissue box with a bunch of different tissues that are connected to each other, which is really good for him just like learning to pinch and grab, and then also like to just like touch and see the different colors. So this is a super cool one too. If your baby isn't sitting up, so say maybe they're 5 months old, you can lay them on their stomach and let them like pull it out from the side. Something that's also super cool is it comes with this book, which kind of tells you like what to expect from your baby at this age. It kind of like goes through like milestones that they should be doing or will be doing, and then it shows you how to play with all of the toys that come in this box. And then, sorry, this is super hard to do one-handed, but it also shares like more activities you can do with the toys. Like, so for an example, there's this like little wobble ball, which I'll show you here. Like, you just push it and it kind of goes back and forth, but it shows you playing with it in water. And then there's other activities too that it suggests to do. It talks about like feeding your baby, just so many cool things. This kit also comes with this like colorful ball that they can play with. It has all of like the colors of the rainbow clearly, but it's like super soft and squishy. And then, like I said, it comes with this little wobble thing that like he will just like kind of smack at over and over. And then it comes with socks that have like little bells on them, so when he plays with his feet, he also just likes to kind of just like hold that too. And then the last thing, which is super cool, is it comes with this book, and it kind of shows like different body parts. And so I'll sit there and read it with him and like point to his nose like here, and then I'll point to like his nose too. So just a super cool developmental like toy play kit that I am seriously just obsessed with. Like I said, I am just absolutely obsessed with this company. It is backed by research, it is sustainable, it is natural. The toys are super cute, so when we redo Rocky's playroom, like I'll actually want to like display them on the shelves. And yeah, I just love it, and I was seriously so stoked to get it. They also have a play mat for babies if you have like a newborn that I highly suggest getting. I really wish we would have, because I think it would have encouraged him to roll over faster. But yeah, their company is awesome. This video is not sponsored by Lovevery, but I do have a link that you guys can click on that if you purchase that link, I will get a small commission from. So if you guys choose to do so, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. But yeah, like I said, it is just seriously the best company, and we have a box for 7 to 8 month olds that I will share when he is that old with you, and they go on I think until like 3 years or so, which is way cool. So I hope you guys love it too. Rocky literally has pulled a bunch of those out of his box, and he is just completely entertained by everything that Lovevery has. So thumbs up. Okay, something that we are still trying to do with Rocky is feed him, which if you guys saw, I did start purees with him, but after like a week or two, he just like was not interested. We gave him peas, and then I swear he thought everything was peas, and he no longer liked avocado or banana. And so he just stopped eating, and then he was not nursing well. So I got super scared and I just stopped giving him food. But since he's now 6 months, I want to start baby lead weaning with him, so that way he can just like learn all of the things that are the benefits of baby lead weaning. I mean, there's the hand-eye coordination, like the pincer grasp or whatever it is. I want him to just like try new foods and not be picky. I want him to make sure he doesn't have any allergies, like all that kind of thing. So we have been doing 1 food a day for the past couple of days. I had an appointment with our pediatrician last Friday, and I had mentioned all this to him, and he was just like, it's not a big deal. Like, if you want to keep feeding him, just try like once a day until he starts to actually eat that, and then you can go to 2 and then the 3, that kind of thing. Which our pediatrician appointment went super well. He's in the 96th percentile for height and then 62 percentile for weight. So he wasn't concerned that like he wasn't getting enough like nutrition, if that makes sense. So that was a very long explanation to tell you I'm gonna give him banana. The point we're at with this is pretty wasteful. He doesn't really eat anything. And if you guys saw that, it got stuck to the top of his mouth, and you're not supposed to put your hand inside of their mouth, but I could see it and I knew I wasn't like lodging it farther back, if that makes sense. But baby lead weaning is a little scary. I've looked at like some information online. I haven't taken any courses, but I know there's a difference between like gagging and choking, and so that's something I look for too, but we do not take our eyes off of him when he's eating. Nathaniel is right there while I'm filming this, even though I'm watching him. I'm a little distracted, so yeah, it's a little scary, but eventually it'll be good. Are you all done? All done? You all done? Or do you want more? Nathaniel's trying to work out right now, and I was trying to do it after Rocky went down. So I don't really have the energy, but hopefully we will work out, and Rocky will sit in his activity center while we work out. What do you think? Rocky has 1 more nap to take, and then when he wakes up, I will feed him, and then we'll go to swim. So that's probably when I will check in with you guys next. Somehow, Nathaniel convinced me
I got this the wrong way.
to work out. And Rocky's gonna sit in his activity center, but I did want to show you guys. We got new weights and like a weight rack, and we got rid of our mat. It was my sister's and she wanted it back, but we have just like a little yoga mat, so I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so this is from Costco. My friend got an extra set, and so she sold it to us, which it's so freaking nice. It has 5 all the way to 30, and I just feel like this setup looks so much better than what we had before. And then This is everything without the mat. When do you think we'll do that, babe? The mirrors.
This weekend.
Yeah, this weekend we'll hang these mirrors. I'll report back, but my friend who gave us that has these mirrors too, and they got them hung, so he's gonna ask his her husband to help and then get his brother. They're actually like super heavy, but hopefully we'll get those up. I do really want to get one more just to like complete this wall, but it's our little home gym. Okay, we're just sitting in the backyard because we finished our workout and I'm super sweaty. And our house is way hotter than the outside, so we're gonna hang out right here. Rocky just likes to look that direction. I don't really know why, but as long as he'll let me, I'm gonna sit out here. There's a nice breeze and it feels super good in the shade. Literally a second after that clip, I had shit on my arms and we had an explosion. Rocky boy just woke up from his third nap. It was about 45 minutes long. And he woke up really sad. I think he had a bad dream, but he just ate. And we are gonna get you dressed for swim, okay, buddy? Okay, are you ready to go? We didn't go last week because it was his nephew or his cousin's birthday. So it's been a couple weeks. Hi. Yeah. Oh, my baby. Is that you? I love you so much. Where are you going? Oh, Quasi, let's get you changed, okay? Let's get you changed for a swim. Okay, I'm not sure why, but Rocky boy woke up kind of sad. Like I said, I think he kind of had a nightmare, but he was just so sad while I was changing him for swim. So I think that's where we're gonna end today's video. I know this video is already super long. You guys have seen us go to swim. You've seen us do nighttime. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed a day in the life of a 6-month-old. How we entertain him, his naps, all that kind of thing. So yes, hope you guys enjoy it and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. You say bye, Rocky? Say bye.
Bye.
Bye from Dada.
I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone.